Good day, Grade 1. How are you today? I hope everyone is happy and ready to learn. Welcome to our language class, and today we will talk about a very important lesson. It is good manners. Say it with me, class. Good manners. Very good. Presented by yours truly, Teacher Raya. Before we start our class, let's read our objectives for today. By the end of the lesson, each one of you should be able to, number 1, recognize how language reflects cultural practices and norms. Number 2, share about the language or languages spoken at home. Number 3, share words and phrases in their language. And lastly, use common and socially acceptable expressions, greetings, or leave-takings. So today, we'll learn how our words, the way we talk, show our good manners and Filipino values. Are you ready? Great! Let's start learning together. Let's learn some new words first. Repeat after me. Culture. Culture means the way of life of people, how we speak, act, eat, and even celebrate. Next word is norms. Everybody say norms. Norms are rules we follow to show respect. And the last one is language. Can you say it with me? Language. Language is how we communicate with others through words, sounds, and symbols. So remember, class, culture, norms, and language, these three are all connected. Our language shows our culture and our manners. Today, we are going to learn about good manners and how we show respect in our Filipino culture. Let me ask you, class, how do you show respect to your parents at home? Wow! I heard someone say by saying po and opo. That's right. And others said by doing mano po. What's mano po? Mano po is, we also call that as bless. When you will bless to your elders. Excellent answers. When you say po and opo, or when you do pagmamano, you are not just talking. You are showing respect. That's part of our Filipino culture, being polite and kind to older people. So we Filipinos are very known for being polite and kind to older people. So when we say po and opo, it shows that we are respectful. When we do mano po, it shows our love for our elders. For example, when I say good morning po, or when I say thank you po, that is a way to show respect and good manners. Language is powerful. When you use kind and polite words, it shows that you have a kind heart. Now, let's practice. If your mom calls you, what should you say? Will you say, opo nanay, or what? Very good. You have to say, opo nanay. The word, when you say what, it's not respectful. It is very inappropriate. So you have to say opo to address or to when you speak to your elders. See, that small difference shows good manners. Now, let's play a game. It's called thumbs up or thumbs down. If the sentence shows good manners, do a thumbs up. If not, do a thumbs down. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Number 1. I say po and opo to older people. Of course, that's a big thumbs up. Very good. How about number 2? I say thank you when someone helps me. Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Very good. It is a thumbs up again. How about number 3? I shout when parents call me. Oh no, it is a thumbs down. We should answer politely. Next, I say, excuse me before I talk. Very good. Yes, of course, it is a thumbs up. That is polite. And number 5, I walk away while someone is still talking to me. Of course, that is a thumbs down. Very good. We should listen first. Good job, everyone. You really know what good manners are. Now, give yourself 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Good job, grade 1. Now, let's look at these words we often use in Filipino families. Are you familiar with these words? We have, everyone repeat after me. Ate, kuya, bunso, tita, tito, lolo, lola, nanay, tatay. Do you use some of these at home? Yes, I heard someone say, I call my mom, mama or mommy. And another said, I call my grandma, lola. Very good, that's great. These words show respect and closeness to our family. Each family has their own way of calling their loved ones. For example, mothers can be called, very good. Mothers can be called mom, mommy, mama, nanay, or inay. How about the father? Fathers can be called dad, daddy, papa, tatay, or itay. And for grandparents, we say lolo and lola. How about our older siblings? They are called ate and kuya. And lastly, how about the youngest in the family? They are called, very good, they are called bunso. So if you are the youngest, you can proudly say, ako si bunso. Teacher Raya I am also the youngest in our family. So I can proudly say, ako si bunso. In the Philippines, we use polite language and actions to show good manners. We say po and opo. We call older siblings as ate or kuya, and we bless the hands of our elders, or do the mano po gesture. All of these are examples of norms, rules or ways we follow to show respect. Remember, class, being polite doesn't cost anything, but it means a lot to others. That's why we have to show kindness, to other people or to the people around us. Now, let's have another fun activity. Again, do a thumbs up if it is respectful and a thumbs down if it is not. Are you ready? That's great. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Call your older brother by his name. What do you think is the answer? Very good. It is thumbs down. We should call our older brother as Kuya, not by his name. Number 2. Wait for everyone to gather before eating. Very good. It is a thumbs up. Yes, that is respectful. How about number 3? Bless the hand of your grandparents when you get home. Very good. That is showing respect. So the answer is thumbs up. And how about number 4? Saying po and opo to elders. Definitely it is polite. So the answer is a thumbs up. Very good, class. You all did amazing. Excellent, everyone. You truly understand that language and manners go together. Before we end, let's say this together. Language, show respect and good manners. Again, language, show respect and good manners. Wonderful! Always remember grade 1 to speak kindly, use polite words, and show respect at home, in school, and everywhere you go. That's all for today. See you tomorrow for our activity. Goodbye and God bless grade 1 and thank you for being so polite today.